everyone, it's great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we're going to make some chicken schnitzel. Chicken schnitzel. Try to say that 3 times fast. You're only going to need a few ingredients for this and it's going to be very good. And then we're going to make a little mustard sauce to go on top. Optional, up to you, whatever you want to do. For this you're going to need about 2 large boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I have 3. They said about 1.5 pounds. I probably have about 2.5 pounds here, so I might have to do a little extra as far as the ingredients go. But for this, you're going to need 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons garlic salt, 1/2 teaspoon paprika, 1/2 teaspoon freshly ground black pepper. I'm just using regular black pepper. 2 large eggs, 1.5 cups of panko breadcrumbs, some olive oil or canola oil, coarse salt to sprinkle on the fried chicken, and if you want, lemon wedges for serving, but I got a great recipe for a mustard cream sauce. So let's go ahead and get started. Line your countertop with some parchment paper. Go ahead and cut away any bristle or fat that you want to get rid of in the chicken. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. Now you're supposed to have fun and beat these to about 1/4 inch thick, which is not very thick. So it might take you a little bit. Okay, now it says to cut them in half. We're going to set up 3 medium bowls. It says in the first bowl, add your 1/4 cup of flour, your 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, your 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and your 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. So let's mix that together. In the second bowl, let's use a fork to beat the eggs. And in the third bowl, you guessed it, let's put our panko breadcrumbs. Let's do both sides of the chicken in the flour. Then we're going to dredge it into the eggs and then let the excess drip off. Then we'll put it in our breadcrumbs. Then we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. Yep, this will do about 4 cutlets once they're cut in half. All right. See you in 10 minutes. Cover the bottom of your skillet with oil. Then heat that to medium. Once it starts to shimmer, go ahead and add your chicken. All right, 4 minutes per side. It's been about 4 minutes, so I'm going to flip them over. Just let them cook another 4 minutes. And then I'll check to make sure they're 165, the internal temp. That one's ready to come out. Put it on a paper towel lined pan. That one needs to stay in just a minute or 2 longer. At this moment, you can go ahead and sprinkle a little coarse salt, just a little bit. For the cream sauce, go ahead and melt 2 tablespoons of butter over medium heat. Now add your 2 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to just cook that for a couple of minutes. Let's go ahead and whisk in our mustard. Cook that for about another minute. Now let's slowly add our heavy cream and our chicken broth. I'm just going to alternate that a little bit. Now we're going to want to bring this to a boil and then we're going to simmer it for about 15 minutes. So once it starts coming to a boil, you want to keep stirring that. All right, it's starting to simmer. It's getting thicker. It is now time for the taste test. Which one do I want? This one looks good. This sauce will thicken once it sits a little bit. But I'm going to, instead of pouring it on top, I'm going to put it on the side. That way I can see if I like it without destroying the whole piece of chicken. So first I'm going to try it without the sauce. Tastes like a piece of fried chicken. That's good. Now I'm going to try it with the sauce. It's nice and crispy. That's good too. Yeah, I like it. I think you'll like it too. 9 out of 10, folks. I think you'll love it. Enjoy that chicken schnitzel. So Douglas, what did you think of the schnitzel?
The schnitzel.
The schnitzel.
It's a schnitzel. It was good.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10.
I would give it a 9.5.
9.5. That's pretty good.
And you had a little
mustard cream sauce.
Cream sauce.
Your thoughts on the cream sauce?
That was good.
It was good. Yeah.
I could eat it without the sauce.
Yeah, it was good without. So, but the sauce to me just added a little moisture, a little texture, a little goodness to it. But Doug, you had some interesting little information here. Just we thought the word schnitzel was kind of funny, so Doug has some jokes that he'd like to tell you that I forced him to look up.
I'm not sure if I like to tell you. Why do schnitzels always know how to make people laugh?
I don't know, Doug. Why?
Because they're bred to be funny.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, well,
that's really bad. Doug said there's like over 500 schnitzel jokes.
Yeah, there's over 500 schnitzel jokes.
Who would have thought?
Why did the schnitzel refuse to go on a date with the pickle?
With the pickle? Why did the schnitzel refuse to go on a date with a pickle? I don't know.
It didn't relish the idea.
Oh, Douglas, honey. Do one more and get the best out of the leftover ones and we'll call it a day.
Why is the schnitzel always in a hurry?
I don't know, Doug.
It didn't want to be beaten too long.
Oh, now that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I didn't get this one. What do you get when you put a schnitzel on a waterbed?
I don't know.
A jelly roll.
Well, maybe if it flops over, rolls. Those are all just great jokes, honey. Great jokes.
And that was the best ones that I could find. And I wasn't going to read all 520.
No, I don't blame you. See you later, folks. Have a great day.